And these things do pretty good damage. Well, I'm gonna guess not pretty good. They do 1,000 damage. Roughly. I just heal it right back. Because spearmen are the most overpowered class. Like, screw fighters. What can fighters do? They can fight. We can heal. We can heal by hitting things. I don't know how that works, but it works. And it's the best thing ever. If I wanted to, I could play this entire game. Like, I could play an entire session with just my right hand. I kid you not, I actually trained myself to play only with my right hand. Wondering why? It's because I actually broke my left arm a long time ago. And with the cast on, I couldn't use my left fingers. Like, my left hand's fingers. So I just taught myself how to play one-handed. I just love this game that much. Plus, spears have such a long reach. Like, I can hit an enemy halfway across the screen. Not literally, but... The monster spear! Ta-da! Maybe when I'm like level 180, I'll run through the Mulong Dojo. That could be a plan for the future. Mulong Dojo is pretty much a boss rush. Not even boss, master monsters actually. He's like mono and stuff. And I think the final boss is I don't even know his name. But he's a panda. One of the panda masters. Master of pandas. I've seen people like level 170 something. Complete, so maybe at level 180 I can do it. I've heard people say this game is a very pay-to-win game, which in some cases could be true. Like, if you're wondering why people call this game pay-to-win, it's because you can like buy cubes and stuff that allow you to just give yourself better potential. The potential is like get really good later on. Like really good. At least I think they get really good. So it's understandable that people think you can just buy winning. But really, the PvP's been out for a while. Actually, I think I just recently looked at a notification saying, hey, you can join the Area Coliseum, which is like PvP. PvP is pretty cool. I've tried it. It's not the best PvP I've ever seen. It's not bad. Basically, they reduce your damage and reduce what your skills do, and to make it fair, obviously. And it's just kind of like you can capture the flag and stuff, and you get a respawn time. Well, I'm not even sure if it's only capture the flag. It might be like defeat the enemy enough times or win most points at the end. And they separate it into like into numbers, like 30 to 50, 30 to 60, like 60 to 100, 100 to 120. I don't know. But they just kind of split it up into how many people you can like what levels would be best suited to fight each other. So that there's no like level 200 facing a level 30. But I think level 30 is what you have to be to actually do it. '87. Almost there. I miss my dragon lore. I liked it. Now I got Gungnir's Descent. It's just pretty good. It's a pretty good skill, but it only hits one enemy. I want more than one enemy. Recently trying to find new mangas and animes to watch. Before you even start, I don't care if it's pronounced manga or if it's pronounced manga. I pronounce it whatever way I feel like pronouncing it at that time. Just let you know, because somebody got bothered by me calling it manga. But recently I've been reading some One Piece. That's pretty good. I've also been watching somebody let's play a One Piece Pirate Warriors game. It's also pretty good. Sorry about that. A bit tired. I still got one more lip to do this. I can't fall asleep yet. I also gotta brush my teeth in the shower. I stink after those ellipticals. They might have been like my worst ellipticals ever, but they made me sweaty. I was dripping with sweat. Probably finish this quest, and then be on my way. Well, I'll complete the quest first, but I actually go and turn it in. I don't like that platforming. Keep falling. It could go away. Please. Oh, man, I'm tired, I guess. That's alright. It's okay to be tired every now and again. Especially when it's the weekend. Because then you can go to sleep and wake up as late as you want, unless you don't live in that kind of household. But I do. Sleep in as much as I want, as long as I don't shirk my responsibilities. Like chores. Which I tend to not. So where am I at? 6.8 million. So I've gained 500k. Keep getting my numbers on. This is millions to thousands, and now it's 100,000 to thousands. We're at 46. Just need 4 more. 4 more. That's all I need. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me. Let me have my revenge. Recently watched Princess Bride. Not the entire thing, I kind of missed the beginning. But Princess Bride is actually pretty good. I remember my parents and I, and like our family, would watch it a lot when I was young. I remember one time just like sitting on the freezer before we plugged it in. When we first lived into this house. Before we plugged the freezer in, I was on it doing homework and we were watching Princess Bride. back when it was on, when VHS was pretty much the only thing you could watch. We had a lot of VHSs. Recently, only a couple months ago, I just got rid of them. I think we might still have them in the VCR player, like in the other room. I used to have one in my room, but that's the same one. Just to watch my Yu-Gi-Ohs, Pokemon. Anyway, what was I talking about? And The Princess Bride is a pretty good story. Not 100% what it's about, because again I missed the beginning, but it's pretty much like a grandson being told a story by his grandfather. And the story is just like about Buttercup, the Princess Bride, who is in love with Wesley, the farmhand, and he's in love with her as well. And they try and escape together and stuff, but he like goes out on a pirate on a ship, and his ship is attacked and he's presumed dead. And then she decides, and then she becomes wed to well, she becomes engaged to a guy named Prince Humperdinck. There's a lot of subplots in it, like the subplot of Inigo Montoya. Hey, if you haven't heard the phrase, "My name is Inigo Montoya, you killed my father, prepare to die," that is from The Princess Bride. And according to I think my mom, that's also the place where you can find the phrase like that word you use. I don't think it means what you think it means or whatever. It's a meme. I do remember the face. I think the face and Inigo Montoya match up. But I'd have to watch the part I missed. Like I started on the spot where Inigo is being pulled up a cliff by the Man in Black. And then they fight. And also they have Andre the Giant. I heard the name a lot, and I know I'm correct he's dead, but he played kind of a gentle, not even gentle giant, just a giant. I have a lot of strength. I don't know who else I had, but it's a very, very old movie. Like really old. I mean, it was like, I think it was an old movie even back when I was like 6, and I'm like 16 now. Yes. That wasn't so bad. Please don't make me go back in there. That's corruption. You should be able to pass now. I'll bless you with the purity you need to cleanse Dalek's heart. How you get there is up to you. I will meet you in the path I have opened. Do not face a fear. And I'll give you a chance to face Dalek's enormous power. Give you up to 3 entries cubes per day. And I have 0 entries cubes. You want all 3? Yes. Alright, let's go do it. Let's try this. It's not my best choice of action, but I'll try it. So I'll end it here and just start the next boss video. Like the next video is the boss. So next time I'll see you then. I'm fighting Daleks.